was in a candy store, love the sugar, wanted more. Now the colors wash away, bedroom walls dissolve to grey. I was in a candy store, love the sugar, wanted more. I decide to go outside and taste the sun before I say goodbye.
I couldn't actually remember anything about this song before listening to it for this video, so I was pleasantly surprised to find that it was awesome. This is one of his most introspective and poignant songs I've heard, which is particularly visible in these 4 lyrics.
I will look at my reflection, realize I'm older now. Turn the bitterness and rejection into sweeter things somehow.
And the ones where he brings up his parents and their impacts on him.
Hallucinates about my mother, how she left 10 years ago. She'll be there when there is trouble. Hummingbirds would tell me so. My father took me to the river, told me stories about the sea. Guns and cannons made me shiver. Instant noodles endlessly.
And the
cherry on top
is the end of the chorus, with an awesome message that I really should heed someday if I finally take a break from being chronically online.
I decide to go outside and taste the sun before I say goodbye. Before I say goodbye.
Finally, if you couldn't already tell, this is easily his best song in terms of rhyming. And I don't really understand why he pulled a Lion King What It Have by writing only a few songs that illustrate this talent. I love Lion King What It Have, by the way. I'm not knocking it. Oh, and by the way, the rhymes and the introspection are why I ranked it above the previous song, despite the fact that I had less to say about this one.
There's so many beautiful fish in the sea, in sizes and colors from mustard to green. I wanna catch them and drown them in acid, so you can't get a taste of what's better than me. So you can't get a taste of what's better than me.
Remember the villain song from Disney's masterpiece, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hellfire?
hellfire, dark fire. Now, it's your turn. Choose me or your pyre. Be mine or you will burn.
That song is basically acid on acid, and in every single way imaginable. But make no mistake, that doesn't mean the Whisper song is at all bad. I mean, yeah, the similarities are quite obvious.
Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul.
The dim red lights let your eyes slightly glisten.
Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone. Get out, you idiot. I'll find her. I'll find her if I have to burn down all of Paris.
I wanna catch them and drown them in acid, so you can't get a taste of what's better than me.
But this song is slower, quieter, and, hopefully, more relatable. It doesn't go as hard, but still just as emotional. and it does an equally efficient job at showing how one's attraction towards another person could lead them to do horrible things. I mean, how much more evil than drowning animals in acid could you possibly get? Well, I know how much more evil you could get. Joseph Fritzl. But that's besides the point. Again, I hope that this isn't something Whispers legitimately wants to do. And I know it probably isn't, but I just have to bring you up just in case. Additionally, I want to know that at his concerts, Whispers always describes the song as having the same backstory. The person whose perspective the song is from falls in love with another person, and that person eventually says that they want an open relationship. The song never agrees and thinks it's going to be easy, but when they actually do see their love interest leave with another person, it hurts them. This leads me to wonder, if I ever miraculously fell in love with a person in real life, and if they wanted an open relationship, would I be okay with that? I used to think so, but I've never remotely been anyone's friend or lover, so I have no way of knowing. But I hope I will someday.
Tried it again, thought we're more than just friends. From what I saw, as a kid's digging tent, the walls are too thin and I hate how we breathe. The night doesn't end, I think I'll just leave. I'll drip a little.
This is possibly the saddest song Whispers has ever made, but it's awesome. Right off the bat, I'm going to say that I'm fairly confident that this song is about contemplating suicide, which is about I've been fighting for most of my life. People have always had no problem voicing their many issues with me, which made me originally think I was a problem that no one deserved to be around, and that things would just be better if I was a forgotten corpse. However, I have since accepted how weird and awkward I am and realized that there are many people out there who can theoretically tolerate or even love me, and vice versa. Now, I don't really ever think about committing suicide, but rather about getting as far away as possible from creationists, bigots, racists, and slur wielders, and preferably away from my family as well. And I hope Whispers has done something similar if he has gone through the experiences that Drip is all about. And unlike many of his songs, he doesn't wait at all to let you know what this one is about, as he immediately tells us.
I'll drip a little, waiting for the days to come. I'll drip a little, waiting for your echoes to come. Oh,
There are also two nice rapist bits. The first of these kind of comes out of the blue.
Thought you was a realist, don't really feel shit. I'm a pop star, rock star, deal with. Not even real big, I'm a princess. So pretty, I know you're gonna miss this. Too heavy, don't think I can lift this. So scary, they call me a cryptid. Stay lifted, with the crew, how we do when I hit this.
But the latter is integrated perfectly into a story.
When I hit this, I didn't wanna leave.
heard about my sleep.
Don't gotta be, no, we cannot be friends. Don't want this to end, alone in my bed. Dark nights, lost my will to fight, not my kind of life. It's a new trend, hey what you said, that's why I left.
And they're both still really good, especially because the first one used the word cryptid. Seriously, how many furry songs can you name that use the word cryptid? All in all, despite being one of Whisper's lesser known songs, Drip is still a banger.
I watch cars go by on the motorway station. I watch life go by on a videotape. Spent the night in the woods to find direction.
This song is a lot to unpack. First of all, the music video was completely unprecedented as far as Whisper songs go because it's mostly live action with several CGI shots of his persona spliced in as well, and all the footage has an AIDS aesthetic to look like it's from the late 20th century. In fact, they even went the extra mile to make all the CGI in this music video look grainy and aged. The song itself was also extremely unprecedented for Whisper standards because it's not about romance. I sound English there. The song itself was also extremely unprecedented for Whisper standards because it's not about romance, but rather about stagnation in one's life and the uncertainty of what to do and where to go with it. This makes sense because he did originally want to write this song, but during his stay in a cabin in the woods, which he hilariously describes his concerts by the way.
A couple of months ago, I decided I needed a little break. And I went out into the middle of fucking nowhere and spent 3 days alone in a tiny cottage in the woods. It sounds very romantic. It sounds like you're gonna find yourself, you know, get enlightened or whatever. Yeah, nah, hell nah, didn't happen. Scary as f***. You open the window, absolute darkness. Like you can see about 2 meters in front of you, then it's pitch black. And the sounds coming from that forest at midnight. Slenderman is nothing, okay? Slenderman is nothing against those sounds. It was terrifying, so.
The lyrics just came to him. And I relate to those lyrics so much. Especially to the last 2 of the chorus, as well as
I'll never be anyone, and I'll never be anywhere but here. Oh, maybe it's all in my head, all in my head, all in my head. I'll never be anyone, and I'll never be anywhere but here.
chances are I'll also relate to
I got 60 years to make it all happen, and I can't even pay electricity bills.
in less than a year from now, considering that I turned 18 half a year ago. In my life, I've procrastinated on creating so many things, from my fantasy movie pipe dream in 2022 to make it no longer a pipe dream in mid-2023, to my Asexual Bison musical in late 2023 and early 2024, to the Hunchback of Anthrocon in mid-2024, and now my Lego Tarzan mock in late 2024 as well. Another lyric I strongly relate to is
Pine trees sway and I hate myself.
in fact, I'd go so far as to say that the only 2 lyrics in this entire song that I don't at least slightly relate to are
So I'm sleeping around and I'm swallowing pills.
because I'm a virgin and I want things to stay that way, and I also can't relate to
Mall closed down and my friends all left.
because I have no friends. But back to the lyrics that I do resonate with. There's such a surreal feeling I get when seeing that someone as talented and beloved as Whispers feels these doubtful and self-deprecating things about himself and his life. And it's even weirder that I'm a nobody in the furry fandom who has no career or anything, and I still feel the same way for the most part. There is one last thing I have to say about the song's music video, and that is okay, I'm gonna have to talk quietly and close to a microphone because my brother and mother are in the other room, like right next to me. Okay, wait, where was I in the script? My eyes wandered. Okay, so there's one last thing I have to say about the song's music video, and that is that a few of these shots reminded me of how, I can't believe I'll say this, they reminded me of how good looking his persona's butt is. I know I sound like a really gross pervert, but there's technically nothing sexual going on here because I am asexual, and contrary to popular belief, aesthetic attraction is zoologically a completely separate phenomenon from being a pervert, even if there is plenty of overlap. Great, now my mom's gonna have to hear me say this because she subscribed to our channel and gets notifications whenever I upload.
Why loud. I can't get him out of my head. This isn't how to get over somebody. I can't get over anything he said. Honey, I can't get him out of my
Oh, the very first time I ever listened to a song, I knew it was one of my absolute favorites by Whispers, and for very good reason. This is mostly due to one thing, and that is the fact that the instrumental goes so much harder than any song I have ever heard.
Why is he so loud? I can't get him out of my head. Honey, this isn't how to get over somebody. I can't get over anything he said. Honey, I can't get him out of my head. I can't get him out of my head.
It sounds so awesome! I also love every single lyric in this song, especially
On a full moon, on a Valentine's Day, glass are full, sip the pain away. Crossing the Atlantic in my head.
like the Orthokyrus from Walking with Dinosaurs wished he could have done that. I also love the lyrics that came right after that, and what I love the absolute most is
If he asks me if the song's about him again, I'll tell him, 'cause baby he's the ink to my pen.
like, I know it sounds evil if he's being serious, but it just sounds so cool. I don't even fully understand what he's the ink to my pen means, though I suspect it means something like he's the reason why I'm writing, but regardless of me, it sounds so awesome. This whole song sounds so awesome. I love this song so much. Oh, and I was so caught up in describing how awesome it sounds
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
that I forgot to talk about the message of the song. Usually, you need to hear Whispers describing the messages of his songs at one of his concerts to fully understand what's going on in them. But this one makes it very clear. Whispers fell in love with someone from across the pond. They broke up and are now in new relationships, as illustrated in this lyric.
Tells me that he's seen another guy.
Yet they still can't fully separate from each other.
Still he calls me every single night.
Ah, this song is so good.
Stop. You're triggering my phantom sense. You are way too real and the pain is what I wanna feel. Oh. Stop. You are feeling like home again. So I threw the key away, now I'm cold, and I missed the final train. You give me phantom sense.
You may have noticed that many of the songs in this ranking are sad and about the painful and petty sides of relationships, but Phantom Sense is about how real and beautiful the romance experience in VR can be, which is exactly what makes it so exceptional. This is even evident in the title, because in many of his concerts, Whispers has stated that Phantom Sense refers to when someone physically interacts with you in VR and you can legitimately feel it in real life. I'm sure there's some fascinating evolutionary incentive, or well, not sorry. I'm sure there's some fascinating. Yeah, I'm sure there's some fascinating evolutionary science behind that I would love to see if there's any research into that. Anyways, of course, this song is about emotional feelings and not physical ones, but still a clever title. There are so many beautiful and powerful lyrics in here that I just love. Like,
I miss the time when you were no one, before you brought out the best in me. You confronted me with the shadows in my reflection,
which shows how profound and life-changing romance can be. And wait, what's going on in the script? Okay, okay, after I say life-changing romance can be, it says, and parentheses, insert clip, parentheses, and then it just says, and again, and then a comma, and then, which is an important message I think every automatic person should hear. Maybe I meant to have two insert clips there. Well, the important message every automatic person should hear is,
I want everything and nothing, but that is not how loving works.
like, I remember thinking that when I was writing this, but I don't know why it says, and insert clip, and comma, which is, yeah. I don't know why it says that. Anyways, and directly after that, we are also blessed with one of the most raw sentences I've ever heard.
I left you hanging out to dry for way too many times. I know when to cue away.
Man, that's so good. And how could I forget this part?
Nobody's ever made me distrust myself so much. The salty air of winter whiskey sips fills my lungs. As the day descends to darkness, I fail to recognize myself. When the streetlamps come alive, crying in the moonlight as the cold creeps up my thighs. Numb to all that's good as I set my soul on fire, injecting all the gasoline to burn the stupid shit I've set away.
That goes so hard. This song describes the silver lining in a long, unsuccessful, and toxic love life, and I love it so much for that. It's also special because it's the only Whisper song I've made a music video for. The link to it should be popping up in a card somewhere on the screen right now. I have thought about making music videos for his other songs in my top 5 favorites list, but I haven't actually made any of them yet.
You like snow in Sweden. You like snow in Sweden. Always there to trip me up. You like snow in Sweden. You like snow in Sweden. Always there to trip me up. You like snow in Sweden. You like snow in Sweden. Always there to trip me up.
Okay, I take back what I said about Drip, because I was literally crying whilst listening to this song for this video. This is easily the saddest Whisper song ever made. This song focuses on the horrendous abuse that occurs in countless supposedly romantic relationships, and it does such an amazing job, especially with the visuals. These two shots in particular are what made me break down when rewatching the music video for this song. This music video is such an emotional masterpiece. I think the reason why I cried so much when listening to it is because even if I've never been in a quote-unquote romantic relationships, I am forced to live with my family, and I kind of hate them. Granted, they don't abuse me anywhere near as much as they used to, but the damage has already been done. Even now, I know I can't be fully happy whilst living with them. I wrote in a script. Well, it says in case anymore, but in a script it says, "Man, my eyes are so wet while writing this." Anyways, I love Snow in Sweden because it doesn't sugarcoat abuse, and that alone is exceptional. But it also doesn't just show us the abuse, because at the very end of the music video, we see the abuse victim being supported by Whispers and his band. That's so wholesome and adorable, and I love it so much. I absolutely love Snow in Sweden, but there's still one song left on this list. And you all know exactly what it is. That didn't sound good. And you all stop. I absolutely love Snow in Sweden, but there's still one song left on this list, and you all know exactly what it is.
Will you decide to stay when the accents fade away? 'Cause you're a busy boy and I'm not too sure if I can fit in your schedule. You're from the other side of town, where the world is upside down. It doesn't matter much to me, 'cause everything you are is all I wanna be. If I took the plane, would you remember me? I'm in love with the fox boy on the internet. Sounds weird, but it's true. No, I won't give up. No, I won't give up on you. I'm in love with the fox boy on the internet. Sounds weird, but it's you. And I don't even know your name.
Foxboy was the very first Whisper song I ever heard, and as of December 2024, it is the best song I have ever heard in my life. I adore this song so much, I don't even know where to begin. Well, I suppose I could start off by saying that "I'm in love with a foxboy on the internet" is the furriest sentence I could ever imagine, and it being the hook of a song written and performed by a furry himself, that's just so awesome. And it's also a summary of the story behind the entire song itself. Two different furries have found the same foxboy on the internet, and they have both fallen deeply in love with him, despite the fact that they don't even know his name. There's just one problem though. He's
on the other side of the world.
They then reach out to him, but he rejects both of them, presumably because they were complete strangers and being kind of uncomfortable and possibly even creepy. The two smitten furries then realize that they'll likely have no chance with him because of their actions, and they both resign to their fate.
So far away, could I have made you stay? You're so far away, now I'm the one who pays.
You're so far away, could I have made you stay? You're so far away, now I'm the one who pays. You're so far away, could I have made you stay? You're so far away, now I'm the one who pays. You're so far away, could I have made you stay? You're so far away, now I'm the one who pays.
Believe it or not, I can heavily relate to this song, because even if I've never fallen in love with a foxboy on the internet per se, I have fallen in love with fictional characters, particularly Quasimodo and Kiara. both Disney protagonists, and I have fallen in love with them so hard. I adore and want to marry both of them so badly. But I'll never be able to because they simply don't exist. And that makes me feel horrible until I realized that simply means the writers at Disney in the 1990s were masters of the craft of making fictional characters who are so lovable. Making fictional characters who are so lovable they could be real. Again, I've never fallen in love with Foxboy on the internet, at least not romantically, but countless other furries have, and I know exactly what both them and the narrators in the song were going through. And I can confirm that hurts just as much as Whispers makes it out to, if not even more. But this song doesn't just sound absolutely gorgeous because it has an awesome music video as well. I particularly love how both pre-chorus parts are subdued and have sots that are primarily the color blue. Then, when love is explicitly mentioned in a chorus, the music goes harder, the visuals become chaotic, and the sots are unanimously overflowing with overwhelming reds and pinks, and sometimes filled with very explicit love heart imagery. Additionally, some of the more chaotic sots are claustrophobic, and few even so the characters literally behind bars, likely symbolism indicate that their love is imprisoning them. And a nice little detail is that after the narrators are resigned to their fate at the very end of the song, the visuals turn blue and subdued again, signifying their return to how things were before they fell so madly in love. Oh man, that's so good! Additionally, if you pause the video super early on in this SOT, you'll find plenty of comedic gems in the comments on the right side of the screen. In all seriousness though, this song is an absolute musical masterpiece, and the visuals of the music video are equally amazing. This song is just so good! So good! Hey, remember me saying earlier that was my favorite one, period. Which, if you see my ranking of my top 10 favorite songs from earlier this year, you would find odd because I previously ranked it as my 7th favorite. Why did I give it such a huge promotion recently? Easy. Because it is a perfect representation of a nearly ubiquitous experience in a community that I absolutely love and am so proud to belong to. And not only that, but it's also a masterpiece of both lyrical and visual storytelling. This song is part of what it looks and feels like to be an allo-romantic furry, and I couldn't love it more for that. There's one concert of his on YouTube that was performed at Eurofurence, and when he was singing Foxboy, the audience began to sing the lyrics with him. The very moment, the exact instant that happened, the biggest smile appeared on my face, and I knew that not only was the furry fandom 100% where I belonged, but also that this was an even more important song to me than I had previously realized, and I came to a realization that it was so special to me that it must be my favorite one. I would absolutely love to show you that gorgeous moment, but unfortunately, I've tried literally everything I could think of to get that footage on my computer, and literally nothing has remotely worked. I can't download it on my own, and my mother could, but when she emailed it to me, I couldn't download it, or at least not without freezing my computer, and I was even willing to film my computer screen with my phone, which really shows how desperate I was, but then remembered that the videos it films are always microscopic and pixelated. But luckily, there is one thing I can do about this, and that is to link the concert in the description below. I'll also link Whisper's performance of Sad, Drunk, and Needy, the album, not the song, at Variety Umbra from earlier this year, because I genuinely think that's the best first impression of him. So in conclusion, Whispers, if by some miracle you're listening to this, thank you. Thank you so much for writing and performing all these masterpieces with your gorgeous voice and even more beautiful persona. Because without you, the furry fandom will be nearly as exciting and beautiful as it is for me. Thank you so much. Oh, and now that we're done with the ranking, enjoy these comedic edits I made of his music.
The cock that's holding me feels warm. There's so many beautiful fish in the sea. I wanna catch them and drown them in ash. I watched my cock go by on a video station. Spent the night in the woods to find direction. Tells me that it's making another guy so hard. You're like Sweden, Sweden. You're like Sweden, Sweden. Always there to trip me up.